All right, welcome back to the Jason Gray Show. Let's talk about some really large institutions closing their doors. And so let's talk about San Francisco first, and then we'll talk about Chicago second. So in San Francisco, there's a report out yesterday that the Whole Foods, their main location for Whole Foods, is closing the doors. Now, the reason behind this is the rampant theft in San Francisco. It's crazy that they do not prosecute people that walk into a store, steal a bunch of stuff, and just leave. And then the second reason is from unruly customers. These customers that are coming in are just incredibly rude and, of course, stealing stuff. So you have employee issues of like, what do we do at this point in time? Their hands are up. Can you imagine yourself if you were to spend, let's say it cost them $30 million to build this location, get it all started, get all your startup costs, and you're losing millions of dollars a year because of rampant theft. What are their choices? Do they continue to stay open and lose millions of dollars? Or do you have to make a business decision, which they are, and closing the doors? Now, what does this do for people like you and me who are just, good law-abiding citizens, want to go get healthy food at Whole Foods, and you can't go get anymore because they're going to close the store down? Now, unfortunately, you keep on re-electing the same idiots that are running your city. So the only way to make these changes is re-elect people that will abide by the law and prosecute people. Stop voting Democratic and start voting Republicans where they will actually do something. Let's be real. This is common sense, people. It has to change. Now let's roll over to Chicago. Chicago has 8 Walmarts. Out of those 8 Walmarts, they're closing down 4. Same issue. Theft, unruly customers, hard to retain employees. Again, Walmart has thrown millions upon millions upon millions of dollars into that community, and they're just getting crapped on. If you're living in that community and you're seeing this stuff happen, tell people, stop stealing crap. They're going to close the doors. Now we won't have a Walmart. Now, Walmart's still losing money on the other 4 stores. How long do those other 4 stores stay open? Could you imagine a major metropolitan city like Chicago not having one Walmart in it? Sort of shocking, right? But it's a business decision. If this was your millions of dollars, would you then go back into that community ever and reinvest into it? No. If you're losing that money, until politics change in that community and they get the rule of law started back in those communities, there's no way they're coming back. Unfortunately, the community is hurting itself by not fixing itself. So please re-elect people with common sense. Get back to the rule of law. Try to get things under control, because honestly, it's so sad how Chicago has turned into such a great city into such a crap hole. And if you live in Chicago, I apologize. But you know what it is. You have to live out in the suburbs. You're not going to certain communities, and you're fearful if your kids go out that they might not return. Because there's, 15, 20 shootings a weekend. San Francisco, people are homeless all over the place, doing drugs everywhere. I understand people have the right to do drugs and do whatever they want to do. Just don't impede on my life. I'm okay with it. Go do whatever you're going to do, but do not impede. Don't steal. Don't steal stuff. And if you are stealing stuff and you get arrested, you should stay in jail. That's just my 2 thoughts. Give me your opinions. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.